Well, my early introduction into the roofing industry came in primary school, really, when my father was a roofing contractor, and in fact, I'm a fifth generation roofing contractor, retired. So that came about because my school was about 4 or 5 miles away from our house in Edinburgh, the capital of Scotland. I don't know if you've been to Edinburgh, Mohammed, but it's a beautiful city and a wonderful place to grow up. And the great thing about Edinburgh was it has so many old roofs, which makes my life much more pleasant when I'm going around the city and looking up at roofs, as I always do. So my father, because there was a distance between home and school, my father used to wake me up at 6:30 in the morning, and we would get ready to go to work because I would be taken to the yard where all the men would collect. We had about 60 or 70 employees at that time in the business. So I would get to know, as a 10-year-old boy, get to know all of the men that were working there, and they would spoil me in the morning with sweets and things. And then after my father and the foreman had spoken together and managed to get all the guys out to the relevant jobs in their vehicles and whatever, I would be taken to school after that. So I learned very early how to manage or speak to employees. My father was a very he was tough. He had to be tough. There was so many employees at that time, but he was a friendly, very friendly chap. And I would like to think I learned a lot from him. Unfortunately, he passed away when he was 14, when I was 14. Just 4 years later, he had cancer, unfortunately, and that was when the business changed because my older brother, there was a big gap between myself and my older brother, Ian. He was 24 at that time, and he was given the responsibility of running the company. So that it was a big ask for him. And I basically continued at school. It was tough losing a parent at that age. There's no question about that. But I was looked after. My mum was a wonderful woman. She looked after me really until I started work. And my first job was not in the roofing industry, not in the family business, because my mother, I'd managed to get some good qualifications at school, and my mum was quite keen to have me doing something else rather than going into the roofing industry, because she'd lived with it with my older brother and my father and my grandfather also. So she didn't want me to do that. So I tried a couple of other jobs, and I was a very good golfer at that age, so I was keen to play golf for a living. That didn't quite work out. And then inevitably, I ended up as a 19-year-old speaking to my brother and going into the family roofing business at that time. So that just about sums up my early days at school, and also my relationship with my father, which was very good until he passed away, obviously. And then and there was two other uncles, my Uncle George, my Uncle Andrew, and more of them later. But that's when I joined the family business and started to learn the roofing industry at that age.